My name is James Dees, and right now I'll be sharing with you a video that I'm creating with the Camtasia 7 recorder for my COM 230 Lab Exercise 17, in which I will share a tip, a computing tip. In this case, the tip that I'm going to be giving is how to increase the speed of the Firefox web browser. So if you have a broadband internet connection and you use Firefox, you use the Firefox browser, you can basically decrease the time each web page you visit loads by enabling what's referred to as pipelining. Basically, pipelining will make Firefox load more than one request at a time for each page it loads. So in other words, if the page you're visiting has a lot of pictures or many images, it will load more than one image at a time, making the web page appear faster. So what you want to do first in order to increase the speed of the Firefox web browser is you want to go up to the address bar, you want to click, and you want to type in about and then :config. And then you want to press enter. Then you want to press this button, the I'll be careful, I promise button. It's basically giving your permission to make changes to the browser. Then in the search bar, you want to type in pipelining. And then your web page should look very similar to this. The next step is you want to look at these first and last options, the network.http.pipelining, and you want to double click on that. You may have to wait a little while, but eventually this value will turn from false to true, and that's what you want. So see, you want to be true, and it will also bold itself. The text will be bolded. And you also want to do the same thing for the network.http.proxy.pipelining option. So for me, that's my last option. It should be the last on yours as well. You want to double click on that, and it should also, the value should go from being false to being true. Again, you may have to wait a little while, depending. And also you want to make sure that your network.http.pipelining.maxRequests option has an integer value that is above 30. So minus 32, so I'm good. You want to make sure yours is also above 30 in order for this to work properly. Now, after you've completed those three steps, double-clicking on the first and last options and making sure that max request has an integer that's above 30, you want to right-click anywhere in this blank white space on the About Config window. Then you want to go to the New option and then click on Integer. Now that you should have this text box right here, and for the preference name, you want to type in ng layout dot initial paint, all one word, dot delay. Should look like that. Then you press OK. And then for the integer value, you want to put a 0. Then you click OK. And just to check and see, again, you might have to wait a while for everything to load properly. If you want to check and see if you did that last step right, basically just type in the name of the integer. So ng layout dot initial pane. See, it's right there. So you got your preference name, then you've got the value 0, so you've done it right if you see that. And then your web browser should perform at a much faster speed and definitely more efficient. Very helpful tip I've found. So that's basically my tip. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and gig 'em.